Today we work on our town centre and build a bailiff. It's more sort of like a big building where people can sort of do, it's kind of like a more policey town hall type thing. Like you could pay your taxes there. I had to Google the term for it. Anyway, we're on to the town square and you can see I'm putting in a bunch of new outlines for buildings. And I've also marked out a central square with a little bit of stone. I'm also going to have a few extra pathways, which I marked out. And then it was time to add a couple details to match the markers. I'm going to have to do a ton of work to make this look perfect, but I don't want to rush it, because if I rush it, I'll have to redo the bits that weren't so well considered. But I did put a well in over here. Someone suggested a well on one of the shorts I made. So I put in this well, and if we look at it from the underside, you can see the waterfall runs through this smaller river, which fills a hole at the bottom of the riverbed and feeds the well. I added a few more details, but then I saw the problem that the bailiff would need to fix. But before that, a quick story.
Marshal Aemon Palantius, you were sent to Gronskell by High Priest Aurelian, were you not?
He came to ruin us and force a cathedral, and when we refused, he butchered.
Most false. We traveled to Gronskell to provide healing. How better to share our love of the dawn than by helping those in need?
I am truly shocked that a great general would take the word of the heathen and a power-hungry earl over the words of two pious dawn followers. Astonishing.
Is there any record of healers, of medical supplies, Aurelian?
Silence, Stonehelm. Bjortram, I must pass judgment on the people of Gronskell now.
Where is the dog? I wish to be judged by the dog, not a general.
Bjortram, you will remain within the Protectorate for now, but be warned. Your false surrender has been noted. As such, all goods coming out of your town will be subject to a 60% levy.
So we're back, and that was a pretty interesting story. And as you can see, I've built a fountain. This is the fountain that's going to sit at the very centre of Thaldrin. And I think it's a pretty nice fountain. I also added in a few trees, but with a little bit more flowering azalea. But then I noticed this old farm building, and the farmer has a new house, so this building is sort of up for grabs. And so I wanted to turn it into a stables. However, the stables would feel a little bit weird, and so I had the idea of turning it into a bailiff's fortress, somewhere where people can bring grain to pay their taxes, or somewhere where horses can be sent out and about and looked after. And so I kept the original wood for the top layer, but redid the walls and the base layer in stone. So that's sort of the beginnings of our new town centre. And as for beginnings, I think you'll find that the morning is the perfect beginning for the day when I don't mess up the voiceover. Yeah, I hope it's a good one. I hope you have a good morning and a good day. Obviously that would follow on from the morning, so just, get the morning right, but then you don't, just have to keep that momentum. Have a good one. See you next time.